Come with me just for a little while. Let the world slip away as we step into a quiet corner of the evening where the air hums with a stillness that feels like a gentle hand on your shoulder. Picture yourself on the edge of a wide, open field as the sun dips low, casting a golden haze over the tall grass that sways ever so slightly, whispering secrets to the earth. The ground beneath your feet is cool and soft, damp with the kiss of early dew, and each step you take leaves the faintest imprint, as if the land remembers you. A faint rustling of leaves brushes the ground nearby, carried by a tender breeze that grazes your skin with a warmth that feels like an old friend's touch. In the distance, there's a murmur, a low, rhythmic sound, like water trickling over smooth stones in a hidden stream, blending with the occasional chirp of a lone cricket calling out to the twilight. The sky above shifts, deepening from amber to a soft violet, and the first stars peek through, tiny pinpricks of light that seem to watch over you with quiet patience. There's a scent in the air, earthy and familiar, like rain-soaked wood or the memory of a fireplace long since cooled, stirring something in your chest. It's as if something or someone is waiting just beyond the horizon of your thoughts, a presence you can't quite name yet, but one that feels safe, like a shadow of comfort hovering at the edge of your mind. It lingers there, a quiet promise beckoning you to listen closer, to remember. I know the weight you carry, my friend. The days stretch long, don't they? Each one filled with demands that pull at you from every direction, deadlines that loom like storm clouds, responsibilities that stack up like stones on your shoulders, and the quiet ache of wondering if you're enough for everyone who depends on you. There are moments, I'm sure, when you catch yourself staring out a window, remembering a time when laughter came easier, when the world didn't feel so heavy. Maybe you think of a morning years ago, waking up without a list of worries already forming in your mind. The simple joy of a slow coffee in silence before the chaos began. Or perhaps it's the memory of a late-night drive, the hum of the engine and the open road ahead, a fleeting sense of freedom now buried under schedules and obligations. And there's that quiet regret, isn't there? The one that creeps in when you're alone, looking at yourself in the mirror after a long day, seeing the lines etched deeper, feeling the tiredness that seeps into your bones. You long for a moment of safety, a place where you don't have to be the one holding it all together, where the uncertainties of life, those nagging fears about tomorrow, about providing, about protecting, can't reach you. I see that longing, that need for a shield against the storm. And I hear it too, that faint whisper at the edge of your thoughts, like a voice from a dream you can't quite grasp, calling to you with a warmth that feels like home. It's closer now, softer, as if it's been waiting for you to notice, to let it in. And then, there he is. Eli steps into the field beside you, his presence as steady as the earth itself, his voice a low, comforting murmur that wraps around you like a warm blanket on a cold night. The grass crunches faintly under his slow, deliberate steps, and the air seems to still, as if it, too, is listening. There's a faint scent of worn leather and pine clinging to him, a smell that tugs at something deep within you, a memory of simpler days. "I've been here, you know," he says, his words soft, like the rustle of fabric settling over your shoulders. "I've always been here, waiting for you to rest a while with me." The breeze picks up again, cooler now, brushing against your neck, as if to soothe the tension there, and Eli's hand rests lightly on your arm, a touch as familiar as your own heartbeat. Let's go back, just for a moment. Remember that autumn afternoon when we sat on the old wooden porch, the boards creaking under our weight, the air crisp with the scent of fallen leaves. You held a steaming mug in your hands, the warmth seeping into your palms, and we talked about nothing and everything, the world far away. And then there was that quiet evening by the lake, the water lapping gently at the shore, a sound so steady it felt like the earth itself was breathing. The sky was a mirror of deep blues and grays, and you skipped stones across the surface, each ripple catching the last light of day. Or that winter night, bundled up in an old quilt, the crackle of a fire nearby, its glow dancing on the walls as we shared stories, the snow tapping softly at the window like a secret only we knew. These moments, they're still here, tucked away in the corners of your heart. And there's one more, isn't there? A memory that's been whispering to you, a day when you felt truly at peace, a strength you forgot you had. It's coming clearer now, like the first light of dawn creeping over the hills. Can you feel it? Let me hold you here, just a little longer. You don't have to carry it all right now. Lay down those burdens, even if it's just for this moment. Feel the weight lift, like stones rolling off your chest, each one leaving behind a space for breath, for calm. You've done so much, fought so hard to keep everything steady, to be the rock for everyone else. But it's okay to need shelter too, to crave that sense of security amidst all the unknowns. I see your strength, even when you doubt it, and I'm here to remind you that you're not alone in this. That uncertainty, that fear of what's ahead, it doesn't take away who you are. It shapes you, yes, but it also carves out room for something new, something lighter. Let's remember that day now, the one that's been calling to you. It was a quiet Saturday years ago, after a long week, when you came home to a house full of laughter, the smell of dinner simmering on the stove, the sound of familiar voices spilling out into the yard. You stood in the doorway, just watching, and for a moment, everything felt right, safe, whole. That's the strength you carry, the ability to create that safety for others and for yourself too. Hold on to that. Life, it's a long road, winding through shadow and light, and sometimes the shadows feel endless, but they pass always. Think of time as a river, moving steady and slow, carrying away the sharp edges of worry, smoothing them into something softer over the years. And growth, it's not always loud or obvious. It's in the quiet choices, the way you keep showing up, the way you let yourself rest when the weight gets too heavy. Look around you now. The field is still here, the grass whispering under that same gentle breeze, the distant stream murmuring its endless song. The stars above are brighter now, a canopy of quiet promises, and the air feels warmer, like a blanket draped over your shoulders. You're safe here, and that safety lives inside you too, waiting for you to call on it whenever the world feels too much. Let this moment sink in. Let it anchor you. You're enough, just as you are, and tomorrow can wait. As the night deepens around us, let's linger here a little more, in this field where the grass sways like a lullaby, where the air carries the faint scent of earth and memory. My voice will fade soon, like the last embers of a fire, but I'll always be near, a whisper in the quiet when you need it most. Feel the coolness of the ground beneath you, the softness of it cradling you as if to say, rest now. The breeze brushes your skin one last time, a tender goodbye, and the distant sound of that stream hums a final note, fading into the stillness. We've walked through so much together tonight, haven't we? Through the weight of your days, through memories that warmed us like sunlight, through the reminder that safety isn't just a place, it's a feeling you carry within. Let that peace settle over you now, like a warm blanket tucked around your shoulders, heavy with comfort. Before I go, tell me of a moment that lingers in your heart, a small piece of your story you'd like to share below. I'll be listening, always. For now, rest easy, my friend. Good night.